Hey there folks, Uncle Troy here. This is my test world, my enabled creative mode with cheats, and today we're going to talk about something new that's been added to Minecraft by the GregTech mod called automatic things, automatic. And apparently they've added automatic versions of the macerator, extractor, compressor, recycler, e-furnace, and a thing called a wiremill. Also a canning machine. And the wiremill and the canning machine I've not played with, but everything else pretty much is the same. So these are updated versions of what we've normally played with. So let's say you normally have a macerator, which we're going to put, say, rat cheer, and you want to macerate some stuff. So you'll have to put the stuff you want to macerate, say, in here, and it comes out down here. Or excuse me, it comes out over here. And to get it from point A to point B, you have to pull a wooden transport pipe and then say what you're going to burn it in, say an electric furnace. And then you'll need another wooden transport pipe to finally put it in the output in the chest. And let's see, do we have us some? Yeah, we have us an advanced solar panel here. And of course, you have to make sure you have power to all this, like that. And because these pipes don't work all by themselves, you need a couple of autarctic gates. And I have mail. Where items inventory, energy pulsar, and that will take it from point A to point B. But oops, I've already made a mistake. You'll have to take it into the top here. Hopefully this will go in, nope, it's going into the output. So we've got to rearrange this already. We have to take us our regular stone transport pipes up, over, one more, then down into our electric furnace. Then we need to get it power, as we said before. And then to get it to a chest, we have to throw us another wooden transport pipe, our chest, and another autarctic gate. Items in inventory, energy pulsar. And yeah, there we go. So basically, you macerate it here, it gets pulled across the top, down into the top of this electric furnace. Then it gets sent over here to the chest. Now, for those of you that aren't into autarctic gates, you can do the same thing with a redstone engine and some redstone torches. And basically what you do is just dig out underneath. Redstone engine powered by a redstone torch. And the same over here. Redstone engine, redstone torch. And again, the items get pulled out over here into the electric furnace and then eventually into the chest. Now, as you can see, that's kind of cumbersome and real hard to make compact, and you have to run extra power wires. So the automatic versions of these things don't have that. So we've got us an automatic macerator, an automatic e-furnace, macerator. There we go. Whoops. Quit that. Remember to use your army wrench when you're playing with these things. So we put a stack of iron in here, and it goes from this over to here, and then it starts macerating. Eventually it'll come out over here. You say, well, that's no different than the regular macerator, except it's got two input slots. So if we had a second stack of iron, we could do the same. Alright, so you'll notice on this macerator here, we've got a little thing back here. That is the output. And if you click on the device with the wrench, it changes the output to the opposite side of where you click. If you shift click, it moves it to the same side. So now if we put a automatic e-furnace over here, open up, there we go. You see that it automatically put the ores. And I think what you have to do is you have to click this or click it the other way, one or the other. There it goes. So now it's got power. And actually that kind of seems to change, but you use these to toggle the power and these to toggle whether the stuff gets automatically sent to the output. So if we create us another chest here, put it right here, and make sure this is toggled, then every minute or so this will be outputted over here. And the reason why it's every minute or so, I'm told, is to reduce lag. So this will build up here, it will go over here. I'm not sure which of these is on and which of these is off. We'll say that right there. So this way you can chain things together, all powered by a single input through a single piece of glass fiber cable. Macerate it, furnace it, store it in a chest. And I want that to do that before I leave here. But as I've said, I'm not sure I've got the right settings here. Oops. The reason why it's not moving is I forgot to set the output to the side with the chest on it. So let's try right clicking and see if that makes a difference. This is an early version of these automatic devices. There's no little pop-ups telling you what to do here. Oh, there it went. Automatic chest. So this here, the solar panel, all this wiring, the macerator, the piping with the redstone engine, more piping to get to a chest. Over here is just the solar panel, macerator, furnace, chest. And that's what the automatic versions of these devices are. So once again, we have the automatic macerator, the extractor, the compressor, recycler, e-furnace, wire mill, and canning machine. Now, these things move fairly slowly because they don't have overclocker upgrades yet. Give me a stack of those. My understanding is at some point, so there's no place to put an overclocker upgrade to speed these up, but my understanding is at some point you can simply, some future update, you'll simply be able to right click with the upgrades in your hand, and that'll put them in the devices. But this is an early version, so unless you really need to, in fact, we'll go ahead and just completely overclock that. Unless you really need to simplify your layout and make everything compact and easy, I wouldn't go with the automatic macerators and other devices just yet, because without the upgrades, they're kind of slow. Now, I'm also told, by the way, assuming you do have this somehow managed to overfill this, it will go from moving the inventory from once a minute to once a second until it gets the inventory down to a manageable level. Okay, so that's the difference between the regular stuff and the automatic stuff. And this is the regular stuff more or less automated, and this is the automatic stuff completely automated. So there you go. And supposedly this is more convenient, more compact, less likely for these pipes to spring a leak and throw things out. And supposedly this will cause much less lag on the server because these items are simply moved in bunches from one to the other and not one by one across these huge pipes. Alright, this is Uncle Troy signing out. Please have a good night.